the show that scours the planet to bring you the very best Guinness World Records title attempts captured on camera. Coming up, an unconvincing wig, an awkward but action-packed love-in, and this leggy brunette. First up, it's over to India, where we can report there is currently a huge shortage of flesh-coloured shower caps. This baying mob of children are all dressed as a well-known cultural icon. Yes, that's right. They're celebrating the life and work of TV chef Greg Wallace. I had no idea he was such a fan of a toga. Now, of course, this is actually the record for the most number of people dressed as Gamzee, and the quality of the transformations ranges from someone who's just put some glasses on a baby, to full-blown reconstructive surgery, to robot Gandhi. It's how he'd want to be remembered. Great costumes, guys. This kid didn't get the memo. Seems to have turned up dressed as Russell Brand in a pantomime. Anyway, with the record broken, it's time to dish out the award for the best Gandhi lookalike, and the first place goes to this fella, whose prize is to stand awkwardly on stage surrounded by an unimpressive choir. This record has since been broken, and the current total of Gandhis in the same place at the same time is a whopping 2,955. Next up, a man who is so busy, he's using roller skates to travel roughly 6 meters. After all, time is money, and this guy needs money. Just think of the dry cleaning bill for that outfit. Plus, he has this tiny version of himself to feed. Now, this young child has an important job, which is to chaperone his larger double backstage and give him a pep talk before the main event. All right, kid, don't build your part. Because today, this man called Wei is attempting to break the record for most needles inserted into the head. Way to go, Wei. It's a bit like do-it-yourself acupuncture, and although there are no proven health benefits to sticking needles into your forehead, it does draw attention away from your receding hairline. Understandably, the audience are a little disgusted. This man's just realised that, yes, that is indeed a matching tie and braces set. After a while, he's still going, and he's now fashioned himself an interesting new hairstyle. Looking good. She is clearly a fan. We'll pop that later to see how he gets on. Next to Germany and some expensive high heels that need to be handled extremely delicately. What a rebel. This woman is clearly a rule breaker, and the only thing I hate more than a rule breaker is people who engage in obscene public displays of affection. Right, I'm changing channel. So, what's she gonna do?
Iris, are you ready? Yes. Stephanie, are you ready? Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yesterday, Iris Rachni is attempting to revamp the tired old game of basketball with her new take on the sport, basket shoe, and it's in. That is quite the technique. If the NBA suddenly lose one of their key players and need a replacement, then surely Iris is a shoe-in, huh? A shoe-in, because it's shoes. It's obviously important that the presenters of the show remain calm and neutral. Or in this case, utterly disgusted at Iris's inability to get any more shoes in the net. The concentration on her face is remarkable. I mean, this is a big moment. You know you've made it in life when the council will lay down a metre or two of carpet in the town square just so you can flick shoes into a hoop. By the way, if you fancy recreating this yourself, all you need is a hoop, a load of your mum's high heels, and some hot pants with unusually long pockets.
3 Sekunden, 2, 1. Schafft sie noch
And time is up. Now she gets one in. So, it's pretty obvious that Iris's attempt was, how can I put this politely? Terrible? I'm not sure she has a long-term career doing this. The dream is over. She now has to reevaluate everything in her life, including, by the looks of it, her boyfriend. It's no record this time, but well done for trying. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to make a bit of an entrance, and nothing says effortless sophistication like a horse-drawn chariot, a PVC outfit, and a regal wave. If only we had some overblown graphics to tell us exactly what was going on. Yes, it's two strongmen going head-to-head in a tossing competition. But what are they tossing? Kegs of beer, of course. First up, it's this dainty chap. The aim is to throw the beer up and over the bar, which is 8 meters high. Here we go then. Oh, it's a good attempt, and he rightfully gets a congratulatory spud from a colleague, but he didn't get the keg over the 8-meter mark. It's time for attempt number 2. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Just hit the bar. It's sadly not enough to keep the audience entertained. What they really want to see is a celebrity, and thankfully, up next is the Mountain from actual Game of Thrones. Yes, when he's not surrounded by dragons, he's a professional strongman, and the crowd here clearly love him. The question is, can he get the beer from the bar over the bar before going for a beer? At moments like this, it's important to stay with the action. Or cut away to a woman in a lilac dress, either way. Here we go then. Will the Mountain smash the record? Yes, he will! She seems more surprised than when she saw the Red Wedding episode of Game of Thrones. Well done to the Mountain, real name Thor Bjornsson, on his new record. Body paint, sexy dancing, glow sticks and pure party hedonism. Which DJ could be behind all of this? Is it David Guetta? Calvin Harris? Martin Garrix? Well, no, actually, it's a 6-year-old called Brandon Duke. There he is, looking super cool, as he plays at the Government nightclub in Toronto, making him the world's youngest club DJ. Look at him go, the crowd love it. Now, like all big-name DJs, Duke has a backstage rider of demand, which includes chocolate milk, Lego, and a DVD of Peppa Pig. He is worth every penny, though, as just look at the party that he has created. Well done, Duke. You are officially a Guinness World Records title holder. Put your hands in the air. Remember this guy? How could you forget? Yes, we're midway through Way's attempt to insert the most needles into a head, and he seems to be doing remarkably well. Now, you know that advice about not running with scissors? I'd say the same rule probably applies to not roller skating with a scalp full of needles, but this guy is clearly a maverick. Looking like the world's most elaborate pincushion, Way has left the presenters dumbfounded. Perhaps what they need to understand him is to try and needle in the head themselves, and Way is only too happy to help. You've never looked better. Not satisfied with his current total, it is time to add more needles. It's actually lucky that he's got such a large forehead to accommodate all of these. If Ant from Anton Deck ever fancies giving this a go, he's pretty much guaranteed a record. The last one is going in now. There it is. Let's hope his head doesn't explode. Keep smiling, love. It'll be over soon. So he has done it. 2,188 needles in the noggin, which makes Way a new world record holder. There is the certificate. Next up comes the medal. Yes, that is a problem. Hang on a second. May I request that you don't try and find another body part to hang that from? So he's got the medal, he's got the certificate. Well done, Way. Rita Furman. He's a record-breaking legend, as he currently holds the record for holding more records than anyone else in the world. 196 in total. But what motivates him?
I use the Guinness Book as a way to sort of challenge myself and try to find that deeper strength that we all have within ourselves. You know, when I do a record, like a really tough record, I go out and with a feeling that I'm going into battle. You know, like I'm the samurai warrior, and I'm going out into battle, and I might not return.
Yes, just like a samurai.
It's like really trying to transcend the limitations of the body.
Today, he's riding the world's shortest usable pogo stick.
I just want to keep going as long as I can. I never, you know, mentally can think that I'm going to stop. You know, I'd rather kind of die with my boots on than just, give up and stop.
Please do not perish during this attempt. What way to go? What way to Pogo? Can someone check his pulse? Next up, pizza is meant to be fast food, but not when these guys are around, because rather than crack on with making me the deep pan meat feast with stuffed crust I've ordered, they're spending all their time flapping a bit of dough around. Come on, boys, hurry up. I'm starting to get hangry. That is hungry and angry. I ordered this thing over an hour ago, and it is still not left the kitchen. Right, this is more like it. Finally, it's going in the box. As long as there's no more unnecessary time wasting, I will be fine. Oh dear, I really hope this guy's washed his hands. This is no way to run a pizza delivery business. Now, obviously, do not try this at home. Not because it's dangerous, just because it's an absolute waste of your own time. Alright, I get the idea. I mean, seriously, how thin do they need this crust to be? I've not ordered a Romana base. At least he's been careful with it. Careful. Careful. That looks very dangerous. Ah, there he goes. I knew that'd happen. And he's picked up again, unbelievable. I mean, I've heard of the 3-second rule, but that is taking the biscuit. The question is, what on earth is the record that they're trying to break? Is it A, most cases of RSI from pizza spinning, B, most pizza rolls across the shoulder in 30 seconds, or C, hungriest TV narrator? Make your guess now, and we'll find out after the break. Hurry up!
On this team, she brings the sugar and spice, but none of the nice.
Lies are up here.
You are not to be served. Killjoys, tonight at 10. First and exclusive on AXN.
Welcome to Exit. You're going to be answering questions and solving puzzles
Dear John.
under some pretty unique circumstances.
Incorrect.
And in the end, only one team will survive with the chance to play for $10,000.
Exit, all new episode, tonight at 9:05 on AXN.
Saturday nights on Sony have never been so sexy. And downright dishy. It doesn't hurt to have a little fun. And hang out with two of the naughtiest shows on TV. All in one night. Saturdays. Let's tear it up. Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce at 8:50. Followed by Satisfaction at 9:45. Only on Sony Channel. Satisfaction guaranteed. What are you guys talking about?
Video games. What if all the video games you played came to life? Pac-Man's a bad guy. And what if you were the only one who could stop them?
The cavalry has arrived.
What? I never went to the arcades growing up?
Don't tell anybody I killed the Smurf. Every year, Taiwan Excellence products never fail to excite consumers with their quality and cutting-edge innovation. With all the award-winning brands from Taiwan that help connect people from all walks of life.
I believe these timeless products will definitely improve the lifestyle of the Filipino people.
It's good value for money and good quality.
Be sure to join us at the Taiwan Excellence Experiencing Zone, organized by Bureau of Foreign Trade and implemented by Taiwan External Trade Development Council. How much do you know? 2 families killed in their homes a month apart in similar circumstances.
I want you to help me, Doug Collector.
It takes one to catch one. It takes 2 to catch one. Doug Collector. Hannibal Season 3, Sundays at 10, only on AXN.
Where are you sending us?
What the hell happened here? Rebellion.
Sitting here alone is suicide.
That girl is out there waiting for rescue, so take Dad, use his skills.
Killjoys, tonight at 10. Only on AXN. It's thrilling.
Welcome back. Now, before the break, we saw these 4 pizza chefs who are still holding up my order by continuing with their elaborately doughy dance. The question is, what record are they actually trying to break? Well, let's find out.
It's about how many rolls across the shoulders you can do with a pizza base in 30 seconds. Fabulous.
This man appears to have made a hole in some dough. Goodness only knows what he's planning to do with it.
Hey, monkey, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
And he's off. Look at that technique. Let's hope this guy isn't a sufferer of dandruff, otherwise that pizza is going to be ruined. Of course, the most difficult part in all of this is having to tell your family that you're going to spend the afternoon flinging a pizza base around your neck. Oh, we almost lost it there. That could have been a disaster, but he's managed to recover. The question is, has he been able to get through the 30 seconds without putting a hole in the dough?
Wow.
The answer is no.
3, 2, 1, go!
So it's time for attempt number 2, and clearly bored with a bloke just spinning a pizza around his neck, the director has decided to try and recreate that shot from The Matrix. Right then, has he done it?
Put it here! Put it here! Woohoo! See that?
Yes, I do see that.
他已经累得不行了，30秒他已经拼尽全力了。
The result is 38, enough to break a Guinness World Records title.
Well, thank goodness for that. Now, can someone please put some tomato sauce and cheese on there and get it to me pronto? Next up, what is sexier than a burlesque dancer popping balloons to slowly reveal bits of her body? The answer is almost anything. And yet here we are, watching this. Yes, all these people are taking part in a burlesque marathon relay that lasted 24 hours. In total, 77 burlesque dancers took part, including this filthy penguin, this hospital escapee, and this nun who's about to show us far more than we need to see. Plus, there were these 2 old bags, which seem to be hiding a Breaking Bad tribute act. You would never catch Walter White and Jesse Pinkman doing that. Please, make it stop. What we're witnessing here is either an unconventional hearing test or a man who simply can't remember his own name and is in need of reminding. Either way, it's distracting us from the main event, which today is seeing how many blocks of ice can be broken by a human battering ram. In case you're in any doubt, there is some ice, and that is a human man called Oyer. In a second, he will charge at that ice, and if I were the bloke in black, I'd be very concerned for the safety of my own groin. Merely showing his thumb to the crowd has whipped them into a frenzy, so goodness knows how they'll react at the actual record attempt. He's off. I'm not sure he's going to appreciate us slowing this bit down. Oh, there he goes. Careful. What a performance. Understandably, absolutely everyone is delighted. Although once again, the impact appears to have caused our muscle man to forget his own name. Perhaps the audience can help him remember it. Although don't celebrate too soon, because backstage the Guinness World Record adjudicators are replaying the footage and are suspicious that Oyer's comrade may have pushed against the ice in a way that could jeopardize the validity of the attempt.
They were pushed over.
So, what will the result be? Well, some of the blocks have been discounted, but Oyer still takes the world record. What a champ! With 14 ice blocks broken, The record is his. Congratulations!
Welcome to Exit. You're going to be answering questions and solving puzzles
Dear John.
under some pretty unique circumstances.
Incorrect.
And in the end, only one team will survive with a chance to play for $10,000.
Exit, all new episode, tonight at 9:05 on AXN.
Thứ hai đến thứ năm hàng tuần trên AXN, gia đình cảnh sát ngày càng trở nên gay cấn. Lenny gặp rắc rối lớn. Cảnh sát bảo hành. Anh ta vừa nói vậy sao?
Anh đã nói vậy.
Cùng các tình huống nguy hiểm
Đây mà là thuốc à?
và những cuộc rượt đuổi đường dài.
Này.
Hấp dẫn đến không thể bỏ lỡ. Cùng đón xem phần mới nhất của series phim điều tra được yêu thích tại Mỹ, Gia đình cảnh sát, phát sóng vào lúc 22h55 từ thứ hai đến thứ năm hàng tuần, duy nhất trên AXN. Tháng 8, hãy đón chờ cuộc đổ bộ tiếp theo của những pha hành động nghẹt thở trên AXN. Du hành xuyên không gian với thời gian tiền thưởng của hội phá đá.
Tôi sẽ quan sát trên này.
Chạy đua với thời gian và giành được $10,000 cho game show đầy thú vị, lối thoát. Khám phá giới hạn vô cùng của con người với những kỷ lục thế giới điên rồ nhất. Hãy cùng Ethan Hunt làm những điều không thể. Và còn hơn thế nữa, đón xem trong tháng 8 trên kênh ASN.
Cash down with give a don't go. Give a don't go. I'll be home. Tháng 8 này, cùng đón xem từng khoảnh khắc sinh tử của nam tài tử hàng đầu Hollywood Tom Cruise trên màn ảnh vào mỗi tối chủ nhật trên kênh AXN. Where are you sending us?
What the hell happened here? Rebellion. Sitting here alone is suicide.
That girl is out there waiting for rescue, so take Dab, use his skills.
Killjoys, tonight at 10. Only on AXN. It's thrilling.
Next up, it's over to Hucknall in the UK, where a team of highly visible Top Gear engineers have spent their time developing an ultra-fast car that is a suitable size for Richard Hammond. And this is the first test drive of their rocket-powered model car. Oh dear, Richard would not have been happy about that. It was a fast start with a bumpy finish. It did, however, break the record for the fastest rocket-powered model car, reaching speeds of 533.1 miles per hour. Just look at it accelerate. It went so fast you may not have actually seen it, so let's rewind and pause. Yep, there it is. Still, well done on breaking the speed record, boys. Next up, love is in the air as these eager people attempt to break the record for the longest marathon hug. These two are clearly into it. Look at that eye contact. This couple are experiencing a bit of first date awkwardness. And these two clearly had an argument in the car on the way to the mall. Yeah, she's still there, mate. So, not much happened. Pretty much this for quite a while. Just a lot of hugging. And 12 hours in, the mood was less Lothario and a bit more lethargic. Though she's even nodded off. So 12 hours in, I wonder how our loved-up couple are getting on. Let's find out. Ah, yes, still making eye contact. These two are just really into each other, aren't they? Alright, stop it now. It's getting a bit creepy. Let's skip ahead to hour 26 now. The independent witnesses are celebrating with a cocktail breakfast, while the participants look on glumly. By this point, 4 couples had decided to leave, and 1 was disqualified. Goodness only knows why. And in the final hour, to lift spirits, the participants were treated to a little dance performance, where the dancers demonstrated, wait for it, hugging. You'd have thought after 26 hours that I've got the hang of it by now, but you know, just in case. They obviously seem thrilled.
22, 23,
So how did they do?
25, 26 แล้วค่ะตอนนี้ค่ะ
And they've done it. 26 couples hugging for 26 hours, 26 minutes and 26 seconds. A Guinness World Record title has been achieved. Come on, forget the hugging. Let's end on a kiss.
Good luck.
Finally, our rummage around in the vault uncovered something awful, terrifying, creepy, black and hairy you wouldn't want anywhere near you. That's right, it's this bloke's moustache. Some harmless tarantulas were also involved who had to confront this man's facial hair by hanging out in his mouth whilst he blew a load of bubbles. I'm not making this up. Yes, Ray McCarrick of San Jose, California, attempted to blow bubbles from a regulation soap bubble container with a whopping great big spider in his gob. So, in it went. I suspect it had been a while since Ray had flossed because that spider seemed awfully keen to get out of there. And now for the bubbles. It's a slow start. Obviously, if at this stage the spider had farted, then we would have got an extra large one. This man demonstrated one of the finest blowing techniques I've seen in quite a while. A firm grip on the bottle, he used his whole mouth, and he regularly changed speeds, not to mention making regular eye contact with the camera. Right, time's up. And out came the spider. So, with 119 soap bubbles blown in 30 seconds and one slightly moist tarantula, was it a record? Whilst this man stares intently at a screen, let's remind ourselves of something that happened literally seconds ago. Hiya! So, the Guinness World Record title was theirs. I'm hoping they gave the spider a tiny medallion for its efforts. And of course, Ray got himself a trophy. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a spider looking happier.
First and exclusive on AXN.
How much do you know? 2 families killed in their homes a month apart, similar circumstances.
I want you to help me, Dr. Ledger. It takes one to catch one.
It takes 2 to catch one. Dr. Ledger.
Hannibal Season 3, Sundays at 10, only on AXN.
Khi cánh cửa mở ra, cơn ác mộng bắt đầu. Chào mừng đến với đối thoại. Các bạn sẽ trả lời câu hỏi và giải câu đố.
John thân mến,
Trong những tình huống có 102,
không chính xác.
chỉ có một đôi thi lại đến cuối và có cơ hội giành được $10.000. Mời các bạn đón xem chương trình hoàn toàn mới Lối thoát phát sóng lúc 21:05 thứ ba hàng tuần trên kênh AXN.
This July, all the thrilling chases lead to AXN, the best of the best.
I do nothing small. Wow.
I will always have your back. We could be heroes. The ultimate action series that will blow you away. All July, AXN, the thrill of the chase.
10.